MV Happy Sky is en route to the remote port of Kirkenes, Norway. It's here in this most remote northern part of Europe, where deugro, Germany, is about to accomplish the first stage of an enormous logistic puzzle. It started 50 days and over 12,000 nautical miles ago in Onsan, South Korea, where Happy Sky loaded 5 giant heavy lifts for the ethylene cracker unit under construction at Tobolsk, Russia. The 5 columns delivered by Linde Engineering will form the core pieces of the petrochemical complex. Once finished, the plant will produce ethylene, propylene, and butadiene, all important building blocks for the plastic manufacturing industry. The combined volume shipped on this vessel amounted to about 30,000 freight tons, with the biggest piece as heavy as 917 tons. For the Tobolsk 2 project, deugro shipped in total more than 90,000 freight tons of oversized and heavy equipment, split on 6 voyages. This included the charter and mobilization of 4 seagoing barges, each with unit weights of over 1,200 tons. These were used for the on-carriage of heavy and oversized cargoes through the Ob-Irtysh River system to the project's final destination in Tobolsk, Russia. After loading was completed in Korea, the Happy Sky immediately went under steam to complete the 42 days voyage. She passed the Suez Canal in the Strait of Gibraltar, and right after climbing up the Norwegian west coast, she is now ready to transship the 5 giant pieces onto barges. The modern 2014-built ship perfectly meets the requirements deugro was confronted with. The 160-meter-long vessel offers unique lifting capacities. She has 2 powerful cranes that can hoist 1,800 tons, 25 meters above the deck. She carries the highest Finnish Ice Class 1A certification, and with the weather deck extending over the full width of the vessel, her load space can be used to the utmost. The big lift crew removes the sea fastenings, prepares the lifting gear, and at the same time, deugro's transport and naval engineers inspect the massive cargo units and transport barges. Deugro mobilized these barges from the Caspian Sea, with the custom-built grillage and load-spreading equipment already pre-installed. This helps to save valuable time during today's operation. Next to the difficult task of coordinating all ocean vessels and barges, deugro faced another challenge in Kirkenes. The only pier large enough for the transshipment was the city's old iron ore pier, the very narrow old iron ore pier. So deugro's project team visited the port ahead of the ship's arrival, inspected the dock, and measured the necessary clearances. With 24-hour sunlight, the transshipment runs like a Swiss clock. And shortly after the ship's arrival, all 5 massive pieces are one after one offloaded and secured onto the barges. Under the sharp eyes of deugro's client, the operation is executed safely, efficiently, and in full compliance of deugro's rigorous HSE standards. The barges now commence the final leg to the remote location in Tobolsk. The route leads through some of the most dense and isolated areas in Russia's high north, and eventually, after weeks of convoying through the Russian rivers, the barges safely arrive and prepare their prestigious cargo for offloading. Here in Siberia, Linde Engineering, as one of the world's leading international technology partners for plant engineering and construction, happily receives the heavy lift units deugro has shipped around the globe. Deugro and its strong partners are proud to support yet another energy project in this region that adds to our total cargo shipped via the Northern Sea route of 200,000 freight tons on 19 vessels in 2015 and 16 alone. Deugro, solving great logistical puzzles every day, everywhere. Deugro, minds over matter.